This should be a quick word. God's been telling me this actually for the last few days, but I've been trying to ignore the energies intentionally. But the enemy, as we know, again, I say the enemy, but as we all know, the enemy is those who go against you, who oppose you, that are being puppeted by Satan, right? We forgive them. We know they're not in full control of their thoughts and actions because whether they mean to or not, they're being governed and directed by Satan, right? But Satan and the people he manipulates and puppeteers, those who, aka those who go against you, are trying to take full advantage. I've heard other prophetic voices say it too, and it's so true because even the Lord has made me feel it and confirm it through me or to me as well. And he's saying that they're trying to take full advantage of this October month. They know that this is like the 1 month of the year. Well, Satan's busy 24/7, 365, but this is the 1 month out of the all 12 that he feels he's got his strongest ammunition. I don't know what else to say. He doesn't. It doesn't matter to God and God's army if it's October, if it's June, if it's January. It doesn't matter, right? The enemy will never prosper. No weapon formed will ever prosper. The enemy will never get one over on the children of God. However, God's saying that they delusionally think that they have an upper hand or an advantage. So they've spent this entire month gearing up as we've got to this last, well, because we just had the full moon a couple days ago, and then obviously tomorrow's Halloween. And I don't know, I didn't look into anything, but I heard someone say there was an eclipse as well. So these astrological lunar events, they don't mean anything to the children of God, right? It doesn't affect our lives. But it's good to be aware. You need to be aware of how your opponents are moving so that you can move accordingly, right? So these things didn't affect me last month. They won't affect me this month, and they won't affect me next month. But God has just been telling me for this whole month of October, and he's been accelerating it more on me in these last few days because the enemy has been accelerating it all the more the last few days as to just to let me know, right? So you don't really need to do anything out of the ordinary because like I said, this time of the year, this month, these lunar events, full moons, new moons, all these things, these don't play any part in children of God. Like it's irrelevant, right? But these are things that the enemy tries to use against you. These are things that make their quote unquote tools or weapons stronger in their mind, right? So God's just putting out the warning to me and really pushing me all day. He actually wanted me to do it over the weekend and I didn't. And then he's pushing me to do it today because Halloween's tomorrow. So he's really wanting me to put like the word and the warning out that, you know, don't worry about it. Don't even give it any extra attention. Don't even give it an extra thought, but just be made aware that this time frame, especially this last week, has been considered a big time in the enemy's 12 months of the year calendar, and they're trying to use it to some sort of weird advantage and trying to accelerate what they do. But as we know, it doesn't matter, and it's not going to do what they think it's going to do. It won't accomplish anything. But just to stay, prayed up and in your word and do what you normally do, but maybe just to an extra level. And if you're noticing that you're feeling, any types of attack from like things that feel familiar from the past, that's probably why. And so just, lay low and wait. November's right around the corner, and then their little time frame will be up. So yeah, hope this can help someone.